Hi online learners! For today's video, we're going to discuss the basic concepts in statistics. First, what is statistics? It is a collection of methods for planning experiments, obtaining data, and then analyzing, interpreting, and drawing conclusions based on the data. In statistics, there are basic terms. What are they? They are the following. First, we have data, variable, population, and sample. Data are the values that the variables can assume. Variable is a characteristics that is observable or measurable in every unit of universe. Population is the set of all possible values of a variable. Sample is a subgroup of a population. We also have classification of variables. It is the qualitative and quantitative variables. The differences are: qualitative variables are words or codes that represent a class or category. It is also express a categorical attribute. For example, gender, religion, marital status, and highest educational attainment. While the quantitative variables is a number that represent an amount or a count. It is also a numerical data. Sizes are meaningful and answer questions such as how many or how much. For example, height, weight, household size, and number of cars, and many more. In quantitative, there are different variables. They are the discrete and continuous. What are these? Discrete variables is the data that can be counted, while continuous variables, it can assume all values between any two specific values like 0.5, 1.2, etc. and data that can be measured. In discrete variables, we have an example like number of days, number of siblings. While in continuous variable, we have example like weight, height, and body temperature. We also have levels of measurements. They are the following: nominal, ordinal, ratio, and interval. What are these? Nominal is characterized by data that consist of names, labels, or categories only. Second is the ordinal. It involves data that are arranged in some order but differences between data. Ratio is an interval level modified to include the inherent zero starting point. And lastly, the interval, it is the same in ordinal level, with an additional property that we can determine meaningful amounts of differences between the data. In addition, we have four basic methods of sampling. These are the random sampling. This is done by using chance or random numbers. Second is the systematic sampling. This is done by numbering each subject of the population and then selecting number. Third is the stratified sampling. If a population has a distinct groups, it is possible to divide the population into these groups and to draw SRS from each of the groups. Fourth is the cluster sampling. This method uses intact groups called clusters. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching.